I'm Ros Healy, the founder and director of Beech Web Services Limited, and I've worked in digital media since way back in the 1990s. And in those days, the internet was just an emerging technology. We were building some of the first websites. We worked with clients such as Low Alpine, Oxford University Press, IBM, NatWest, companies like that. And I set up Beech in 2011 when I became a single parent, and I needed a living that would fit in with my kids and be flexible enough. And I thought, well, maybe it might last a year. And now it's 14 years later, and here we are. In those days, in the 1990s, obviously, the digital marketing landscape has changed beyond all recognition since then. And we've had to upscale Beech Web Services to keep up and deliver the best results for our clients. And one of the ways that we've done that is I undertook, finished last year, a master's degree in digital marketing, for which I achieved a distinction. At Beech, we are experts in the creation of sustainable WordPress websites. And we promote those websites using Google optimization and paid ads, social media management and email marketing. So as a team, there are 4 of us permanently based in our office in Warrington, and we're supported by a team of virtual workers and consultants as well. Over the years, we've been able to achieve organic year-on-year growth, and that's without any external funding at all. And that's something I'm very proud of. One of the things I think has contributed to our growth is that every member of the team has to undergo a programme of personal development and training. Everything we do is geared towards achieving online success for our clients, and we work in a way that is both sustainable and ethical. So we've recently announced that we are now a certified B Corp. On the 31st of July, we received an email from B Lab, the B Corp organisation, that we were now a B Corp, and we have a plaque to prove it. And I'm absolutely thrilled about this. This is such a big validation for the way we work and all the hard work that we've put in. We're a small company. A lot of B Corps are of massive multinational organisations, and we've done this all by ourselves with no external consultants helping us along the way. A B Corp it's a globally recognised standard for companies who meet high standards of social, environmental performance, transparency and accountability. There are around 9,900 B Corps worldwide, and in the UK we are one of 2,500 B Corps. Achieving B Corp status is a lengthy and rigorous process. It took us months to achieve, and they scrutinised every aspect of our business before they awarded us the status of B Corp. The B Corp is considered prestigious because it's so rigorous, and it's a proof that a business is being used as a force for good. B Corp had been on our radar for years. We'd seen much larger companies achieving it, and it felt like it was way out of reach, like something we could only dream of. And then in a meeting one day, Sophie, our development manager, said to me, well, why don't we do it? And I think at the time I looked at her as though she was a bit mad, and I dismissed it straight away. But then I ended up at a networking event sitting next to a lady called Laura Hobbersall, who runs We Are Truth, and her company helps other companies achieve B Corp accreditation. And we talked about Beech and how we run, and she said to me, well, I think you might stand a good chance of doing this. So her response made me think, well, maybe we could. And I came back to the office and spoke to Sophie, and we decided there and then that we were going to go for it. I think B Corp aligns so well with Beech because it's a formalisation of the way we work anyway. And it's an excellent validation that we are actually doing things the right way. We're a company that operates sustainably, and we build sustainable websites for our clients. We are supportive of the local community in our work with our sponsor charity, Creating Adventures, and our support of the TEDx Warrington event. As part of the B Corp certification, we were very happy to make a legal commitment to our values. It's something that you have to do. You have to change your articles of incorporation to say that you operate not just for the benefit of your shareholders, but for the community and the planet as well. We're really happy to do that. And we saw that values-led approach to be of benefit to our clients and a natural progression of our brand identity and the evolution of Beech. I think for our clients, the benefits of us being B Corp is that they can clearly see we are a values-driven company, that we're stable and well managed, and that we will be here for years to come, and so able to support them in the future. I think as well, in the world of digital marketing, it can be difficult for people to know who to trust. And the B Corp certification shows that we are a company that can be trusted and that we do operate in the way we say we do. I think the key elements of Beech that helped us achieve B Corp certification are that we're people who like to do things properly and thoroughly. So it meant we already had a strong infrastructure in place and that we understood the value of good governance. As well as that, over the last few years, we've worked really hard on establishing documented processes for everything we do, and I think that really helped with the verification stage. In addition, I think it really helped that the entire team shares the company values. They're clear about their role and they know where it fits in with the big picture of what Beech does. What was the process like becoming a B Corp? Well, it had highs and lows. It was an emotional journey. The first step is to answer about 200 questions and provide documentary evidence for every answer. So that takes months. It took us months. And it was really hard to fit that in amongst all the other stuff we have to do. And as you're answering these questions, a score is building up, and you have to achieve to be a B Corp. You have to achieve a score above 80 on this assessment. So once you're happy that you've answered all the questions and your score is above 80, you can then press the button and ask B Corp to externally verify what you've provided, and that's the scary bit. So there was a really nice guy in Nepal who was verifying our answers and our evidence, and he requested some extra information on certain questions. And the worst thing was about this stage was that our score, as he was going through it, went below 80, and we were like, I can't tell you how devastated we were. After all this hard work, it looked like we weren't going to achieve it. It was awful. But then it went up again, and it stayed up. So it stayed above 80, and then we got the email saying, congratulations, you're now B Corp. And that was amazing, surreal really, after all those months of hard work. where we were, we'd done it. And now it's sunk in, we're just really proud. So what's next for Beech? So reflecting on our journey since 2011, we've obviously come an awful long way. And the B Corp certification is a big milestone for us and a validation that we are doing things the right way, that we're on the right track. So we're going to continue operating as a values-driven business. We're going to continue providing a high level of service to our existing clients. But we're now ready to connect with larger organisations and work on larger projects, particularly organisations that share our sustainable values. I'd like to thank all the clients and partners who've worked with us over the years since 2011 when we started up. And thank you for trusting us over all that time. We are extremely grateful for your belief in us, and we couldn't have achieved this without you, so thank you. We are really excited about the future now that we are certified B Corp, and we're really committed, even more so than before, to doing business the right way. And as a final note, I'd like to invite any company who would like to work with a values-driven organisation on their digital marketing to come and talk to us. We'd love to hear from you.